Thank you for filling the void. Today's video is going to be challenges and setting goals. Okay, so in life is going to have you challenges. That's just a given. That's just a part of life. Depending on the certain challenges in your diagnosis, it can put you down a bad path of where you'll be taking the whole repetitive cycle instead of moving out of the repetitive cycle and going forward. You want to keep your mind going forward. Throughout life, I was a heavy recluse growing up. And when I hit about 23, 22, I was just like, what am I doing with my life? This is all I do, man. This is all I do. I mean, look at myself. Grown man. Always sitting on his computer. On the virtual world games. And this is my life. And on the virtual games, I was an emotional mess. Like, it was bad on those games too. Like, I was very emotional, very sensitive. And that's because for years I locked up the actual me. So therefore, it would all just come out in those games. It just all come out when it could. But the thing is, I kind of have an ideology on those games, and those games are usually full of mentally ill people. There are people that live, eat, and breathe, and even while they sleep, they have their computer on, and they're in that virtual world. That's how bad it can get. But you know what? You can overcome that stuff. You can overcome those challenges. The only reason why I was there is because that was an escape from my reality. All I wanted in life was to be accepted. And now I've moved so forward and I'm actually doing a pretty good job. And you can too. You can overcome your challenges. You can. And when you overcome them, it's like you're just walking through an unlocked door. It's like a locked door at first, and now it's unlocked, and you're just walking right through it. And it feels like just weight has just been pulled off your back. And you feel relieved. And then when you start looking back, you're like, I don't ever want to go back. Now some coping tools to assist you with overcoming these challenges or obstacles that you are facing. Whether it be something that's going wrong, that's preventing you from living a normal life, and you're living in this bubble, the bubble of repetitiveness. That's all you know. Life is short. You got to get out of that bubble and move. You want to go straight in the line. You don't want to be in a circle. But number one, starting off with someone who doesn't have nothing, basically, like say you don't have friends, or you don't have a lot of friends, or you have a friend but they're out of state and you don't have any way of seeing them or anything. You want to definitely probably get involved in a club. Not like a party club, but like if you like reading, join a book club. Like for example, I went out of my comfort zone, and so I was at Starbucks. Remember when I told you I would go to Starbucks, sit at the same table, no one would sit with me, blah blah blah. Well, one time a director of this play that was going on, she sat by me and she saw my Night of the Living Dead shirt that I was wearing, and come to find out she was doing a play. And me, I've never done a play. I've never in school, I wasn't very active in drama or anything. I wasn't active in anything. So I'm like, dude, this is like a good opportunity for me to actually see what it's like. And I did it, and it was the funnest thing ever. Like, it was so fun. And I'm very thankful for that experience. So I support any kind of play that she promotes. Like, I'll share it, and if I can, I would love to be in another one, because after that one experience, it changed my perspective on a lot of things. Like, I was wanting to do more. So definitely go out of your comfort zone when you can. If you don't like being around people, start off in small places by yourself. If you don't know how to go out by yourself, because I know one thing is one of my friends, he was talking to me. He was like, dude, I don't know how you eat out alone. Like, I can't do that to save my life. Like, just sitting at a table in a restaurant by yourself and just eating. A lot of people find that challenging when really it's not. It basically all comes down to rewarding yourself. And for me, it was keeping me out of my house from reclusing myself. So it's like I either eat out or I take it to go and I go straight to my room. You know what I mean? You don't want to be too prone to being sheltered, basically. Life's too short. Because when you're sheltering yourself, you're knocking out any kind of chance at living life. Like, you don't know what's out there. But you know what? You'll never see what's out there if you're behind closed doors. So let's see. Find some kind of club, extracurricular activities. You can find those anywhere. Feed the homeless or something. Do something. Do something that would be beneficial for you in moving forward. Another thing, reward yourself. Reward yourself is a big key thing. If you reward like some things that you have done, say, like my grandma, when she goes to get coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, she always takes it to go. And I'm always telling her, Grandma, you should really take it and drink it inside, because you're putting yourself out there and you're not huddling yourself in that bubble. You do not want to be in the bubble. But then from doing extracurricular activities, clubs, you will eventually start making friends. And then, even if you don't want to do clubs or extracurricular, you can definitely go to some kind of a group. Groups are always open. They're always open. There's all kinds of groups. I go to a group and I'm very thankful for it. Because you meet people who are just like you. But yeah, anytime you go out, maybe think twice before you take it to go. Sit down, bring your tablet or something, like a book or maybe, and just really enjoy time to yourself out in the public eye. You'll be amazed at what it could do. And just doing that, I overcame my challenges of reclusing myself. Who knows? Maybe these coping tools will help you with your situation. Anyway, I hope this helps someone out there. And thank you for filling the void. And I'm out. Peace.